Hello everyone and welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to cook the Nigerian delicacy, which is jollof rice. I've heard a lot of people like jollof rice, and so we're going to demonstrate the little way I know how to do it. Okay. Okay, so now we're about to start the preparation. I'd like to just go through the ingredients and then we'll get started. Okay, so what we have here are the bell peppers, known as the tatase. We've also got the longer versions, which some people use, but we're not going to use these today, so we'll put those aside. Then we've got the Scotch bunnies. Now, if you like a lot of pepper, these are very pepperish, and they're called Rodo peppers. So we're going to use just 2 of these today for a bit of chili and spice. If you're not a spice person, then you just use 1. Is that okay? But we will use 2 today. Then we've got 2 onions and the alubasa. And then we've got the chopped tomatoes. We're going to just use 2 chopped tin tomatoes. Some people use fresh tomatoes, which again will give the same consistency, but today these are the ingredients we're going to use. I normally use vegetable oil. You can use almond oil or any kind of other kind of oils that you use normally. So this is what I'm going to use today. I've got everything set out. The pots that I'm going to use is this size, and this will cater for a family of 4. And if you need less, you just kind of work your ingredients around it. If you need more, obviously a bigger pot. There we go. Lovely. So I've just washed my ingredients, and now I'm about to dice my onions. I've seen different people dicing onions. I'm not a chef, so I don't have any particular style, but I do like the circular rings. So as you can see, the rings are, it's easier that way for me. And what I will do then is to put some of these onions into a hot pot of oil, just so that it starts to sizzle and gives the flavour. Onions are very good for you, as they say. Okay, so I'm just going to get the pot ready. And my pot. Before I just do that, I'm just going to get the oil, pop into the pot. So 1 spoon, 2. Depending on how much oil, and I would say 3 big spoons, so that, we've got enough for the jollof rice itself, okay? So, finish with that. And while I just allow that to warm for a few minutes, I'm going to put the onions in there to start sizzling. So we'll just give that a few seconds to warm up. Those. And we'll just allow that to kind of warm up on very low heat while we get on with the rest.
A few moments later.
Checking what's happening here. Lovely onions are sizzling. Very nice. Let's smell an aroma. So I tend not to use the seeds bit, so take everything and just waste the seed. Now we've got our chopped up onions. We've got our bell peppers and Scotch bunnies all chopped up as well, which is our alubasa and tatase. And then we've got our chopped tomatoes. All are going to be blended together and pureed nice and smooth. You're blending it so it becomes like a very smooth paste, but then again you do have a little bit of red particles in there, so maybe 1/3 final blend. Lovely, and you can already see the richness and the red colour in there. Okay, so here we have it, our fully pureed Scotch bonnet, bell peppers and onions, which is our tatase, rojo and alubose. Okay, all going in. It's a Nigerian delicacy. We go into the sizzling onions that we had earlier also. At this stage, what we do need to do is put it on very high heat and cover that and leave it to cook for a good 30 minutes.
A few moments later.
Okay, so these are the ingredients. Salt. I'm going to use about 3 spoons of salt. I'm just pouring them into this bowl so that you can see in terms of measurement. And again for taste, so for a size of that pot, probably about 2.5 spoons. If you have got high blood pressure or any problems, then you would want to use the fine sea salt, less stronger than this. This is normal salt, table salt. We've got our salt, and we've got garlic powder, so I tend to sprinkle quite a bit of that. Garlic powder is always good for you, so 1, 2 and 3. We've got mild curry powder, and again, if you're really into spices, that would have been hot, but be careful you don't just take it out. So you can have 1, 2 and 3. When you become very good at cooking this, you just probably won't be measuring like this, but this is the purpose of beginners. Then we've got the all-purpose seasoning. This again does have a bit of salt content in it, so probably 2. Spit out there, probably 2.5 of that. And then we've got, which is really good, turmeric powder. 1, 2, 3 of those. And finally, I love to throw in a bay leaf, so we'll do that at the very end. Okay. So, those are those ingredients. Hot. Sprinkle it all over. At this point, you can give it a stir. Make sure all those ingredients mix with your paste, which is cooking nicely in the hot oil, and leave that to cook a bit longer. Bay leaf, you can throw in, wash those, and 2 of those. Right, so this is the rice we're going to use today, and it's called Easy Cook rice. There are various types of rice that people could use. Some people use basmati, but for today's purpose we're going to use this Easy Cook rice. And I'll be discussing how many cups that you would use, so proportionately for family of 4, probably need about a good 4 cups washed and then prepared for this. So I'm just going to get the rice ready. Okay, so we've got the 4 cups of rice, and we're now just going to wash the rice. And the reason we're washing it is to remove all the starch. So you keep washing until it's nice and clean, and you can literally see the rice clearly under the water. And you know it's got rid of all the starch. Okay, so at this point we've washed our rice, it's nice and clean. We're just going to pour it now into the sauce, which is really steaming and bubbling there. At this stage we can, we don't stir just yet, we let all that seasoning and paste get mixed with the rice and boil up together. You can lower the heat just slightly because it was originally on high heat, and then leave it for another good 30 minutes. Okay, so at the very end, when we feel the rice is ready, what you'll find is that the rice is quite fluffy and has steamed up and has filled the pot. And so you've given it a good stir, and just before you finally have given it that last stir, if you taste it and find that there's a bit of need for seasoning, you can still add your all-purpose seasoning or a touch of salt, depending on taste, but be careful with the salt. So this is all ready to go, and yeah, I think what I've got now is to dish it out and we can serve.